What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. As promised, you guys are gonna see the Ford right there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a return viewer, thank you. We really appreciate you guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for all the videos. All right, guys. So yeah, check this out. We have a f-150 single cab step side. It's not an SS clone. It's a Lightning clone. Is it a real Lightning? Hell no, right? But we picked this truck up, what was it, last week? Anyway, this video is gonna be late, so that doesn't really matter. But we picked it up from another shop. It sat there for a couple years, and the customer told me that just a year ago, they told him it was his turn. Never happened. So here it is. He's part of Drastic. I had a couple of guys refer me to him, so shout out to you guys who did that. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take care of him. We're gonna get this truck on the ground on some the 24s in the front, right, Mando? 26 all around. The 26 all around. Some 26 by 9s, 26 by 12s reverse. He brought us a rear end that we're also gonna put in there. I think he told us this one's a better rear end. It does have a nice wing. It sucks that it's cracked. It's full of tree sap from it sitting outside. We're gonna go ahead and get the wheels off of it. Mondo's gonna start taking the bed off. But he's probably gonna be the one to take the whole thing apart in the rear while we keep doing what it is we're doing. So we're gonna have fun with this one, guys. Hopefully there's nothing too crazy we had to do in here, being a step side. Stay tuned. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, even if it means cutting off the hardware. It was fucking rusted on. Now we can get the bed off. Alright, guys, so now that Mondo went ahead and cleaned up the rear end, we took a bunch of measurements with the bed and with the original frame, and we decided on how much we're gonna narrow it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this on the bandsaw, start narrowing it, that way we can keep moving on it. All right, y'all, check this out. I got a little carried away. I forgot to record a lot of this stuff, guys. So I do apologize. But you guys seen me weld the notch together, clean it, tack it, and I think you guys seen me tack it. But you guys seen me weld it. And I went ahead and welded it on the truck. We also went ahead and made some feather plates. That way we can put her 2x4, do what we gotta do there. But we did it so that we can stiffen up this frame. This truck's from Kansas, and it is super rusty. So we did clean it up a lot, and we're bracing it up. We also, since we took some of the rivets off, we fully welded it. That way it'd be pretty strong. As you guys can see there, I just cut the piece that we're gonna use to box it in, and the JST thing is gonna go vertical like that, and we're gonna use it as a brace. You guys are gonna see Danny finish cutting this up while I work on the OBS because I gotta get the fuel management setup done. But you're gonna see him fully. Well, he's gonna finish cutting that side. Well, he's gotta cut it. He's gonna finish cleaning this up, bracing it, welding it, and everything. So you guys will see that right up. No puedo.
So,
all right, guys.
de los pollos de José.
I obviously didn't record. I didn't record a lot of this. I just didn't. I forgot. But we got the link set up in. We're working on the cross member. We're gonna weld it in. Obviously, the notch is done. You guys already seen that. We got the link mounts in already. We're gonna start working on back mounts after we do that. We gotta get a cross member in then as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on a time lapse. You're gonna see me weld that in, and then I might show you guys the process of the bag setup stuff and the cross member, but we'll get to that right now. All right, guys, now that the shocks are on, I'm gonna show you guys this cross member. It looks off, but what you guys have to remember is that this is a Ford. So if you guys can see, this pumpkin is more to the passenger side than it is the driver's side. That is why that cross member looks off, because the pumpkin is out to the passenger side. So obviously, if we put that centered, you guys can see, like, if we put that centered, it's gonna be like really off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it off centered, and that way the drive shaft will clear, guys. Okay, so now that I have that rear cross member in there, we're gonna go ahead and cut that front one up. I gotta cut the middle section off. We're gonna use a trusty old Sawzall. Cut it off and then weld in the filler plates. And then after that, we just have to brace it. Gotta add a bent tube right there. Another one on that side just for extra support. And then we're gonna have to hold off on our tank mounts because that tank hasn't come in yet. But everything will be pretty much ready for paint. Oh, we're still missing our bag mounts. Forgot about that. But we're gonna get that done. And then we'll get that done. And then we'll tear it all apart so we can get ready for paint. Alright guys, so everything's fully welded. We took everything apart, as you guys can tell. Mando's been working on cleaning this up so that he can spray it. The diff is fully welded as well. That's getting ready to get cleaned up and painted as well. Everything's fully welded. See, like that, he starts to clean up a little bit. But the rear end of this is done. We also went ahead and put a new bracket for his brake line because whenever I was gonna bend the original one over there back into place so I can tack that bracket in, the whole line just snapped. And I don't want to deal with that because obviously this truck's super rusty, and that is why we reinforced that right there. We welded it and then we welded a plate on the back and we did all that. So the next time you're gonna see us put this back together. All right guys, if you watch the whole video, again, thank you. A ver, manda saludos, Dani. Hey. Se metió al baño. You want to say something, Mando, before we leave? Come on, tell everybody to like. Tell everybody to like, comment, subscribe. Come on.
You got no? Yeah, some hope.
Oh my God, we just gave him a teaser on the OBS. Anyways, guys. Next video, you're going to see the body drop truck. And then after that, you guys are going to see the final results of this OBS. It might be a long video, but I'm going to end it because I don't want you guys to get bored and not want to see the video. So I'm going to go ahead and end it in the next video. But there you go, another tease. All right, we out.